Hello all, and welcome to a series where I hand out my probably controversial and probably unwanted opinion on the pop culture and entertainment news of the past month. First up, the Cats trailer came out. Yep, they're apparently doing a live-action version of that, because live-action remakes of musicals surely is an original idea that hasn't been done before. But the problem is, it looks horrible. It looks horrifying. Do you think they'd get actual, they'd just do like a Lion King situation and have CGI cats and the actress and actors talking over them? No! They decided for whatever reason to do anthropomorphic cats. Whose idea was that? Because look at this. This is terrifying. Oh. But anyway, at the very least, the music will be good because the director of Les Mis is doing it, so that's a small consolation. Well, I'm still not going to watch it because, as we all know, the latest live-action remakes of classic musicals have totally gone down well. Which actually leads us into our next story. The Lion King is out, and that's apparently pure garbage, according to everyone, and that surprises absolutely no one, because obviously it's not going to be as good as the original. There's a certain charm in the cartoon versions of all these stories of Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and the Lion King, which the live-action ones fail to capture. Like Aladdin, I didn't see it, but I knew it was going to be bad, because you can't properly do all the mannerisms of a cartoon genie character in live action without it looking really weird, which, as we all recall, it did. But yeah, they're not going to stop making these until people are smart enough to stop going to watch them, because people are just nostalgia driven and will just go in and watch any old thing which has something from their childhood slapped on, no matter how bad or good it is. On the topic of Disney, actually, as we all know, the Little Mermaid live action was announced, and if that wasn't already bad enough, they caused extra controversy by casting a black actress as Ariel. Now, everyone's kind of got their own opinion on this. I have only seen the Little Mermaid like once or twice, so I don't really care. It wasn't really my favourite Disney film, but if you really want to have a Disney princess which is black, you could go and create your own original idea. If you don't have to take something which people already like and then change it in order to put your politics across. And I have also cast an actor for the father of this new Ariel, who is white, so that works somehow. And I know, yes, mixed race families are a thing, but if they keep using that excuse for all this race stuff, then it'll get old pretty quick. You could just stick to the original race and skin colour that was in the original, capture that. If we really want to do something else, go make something different. On a similar vein is the next slice of controversy, which is James Bond. Yep, Bond 24, because Darren Craig said he was never ever gonna come back as Bond again, which I was happy about. But no, he's coming back because money, obviously. But apparently, the story is Bond starts the film out retired, because that totally hasn't been done before in the previous films, and a woman of colour has taken over the role of 007. Now, I'm don't have huge feelings towards this, yeah, it's, people are making a big deal over on both sides. Like there's this article which I'll put here, which pretty much says that everyone should just chill because yeah, we've had a female James Bond before. No, we haven't. The own article itself says that we've had female double O's, which is not the same thing. We've not had any of them actually be James Bond himself. So yeah, actress cast in this new 007 role is Lashana Lynch, and yep, numerous articles have come up. I'm telling everyone to calm down, including this Guardian article here. Bond's number is up. Black female actor is the new 007. Like they're all treating it as this big massive thing, like Bond will now forever be played by a woman. If I'm reading into it correctly, which I might not be, to be honest, they're just having the character there as a placeholder because the actual James Bond was retired, so someone else had to take over his code name. He'll obviously get it back in the film, hopefully. Anyway, Guardian article recaps all of this and then carries on to say, quote, there is a pivotal scene at the start of the film where M says, "Come in, 007, and in walks Lashana, who is black, beautiful, and a woman," the source said. It is a popcorn dropping moment. Bond is still Bond, but he has been replaced as 007, end quote. Is popcorn dropping really the right phrase there? Like, popcorn dropping is like a cool plot twist or like a great action scene, not just a side character. Like, yeah, I'm fine with all this. It's just I'm annoyed with the big deal everyone's making about this. Like, I don't think it's the big victory everyone's claiming it to be. Like, still James Bond is still played by a white man. Because if there wasn't, no one would go watch the film. Because it's about James Bond, who we know as a particular character. And then it links some Twitter posts here, because Twitter obviously has the right idea. And there's one here which I think perfectly nails the situation, which in all caps goes, quote, "MJ is a black woman, Asgard's new leader is a black woman, Starfire is a black woman, Ariel is a black woman, the new 007 is a black woman. I love the song, keep it going." I think therein lies the problem. None of those characters are original characters. They were all characters who were originally white, and they've just hijacked them and put people of colour in the role, which just shows that people haven't cottoned on to the fact if you want people to accept this race thing, which is perfectly fine, just make original characters. Everyone's fine with that. When no one's against that, because that would be dumb. It's just we don't like it when you take already established characters and change them for a political reason. That's not why we go and watch films. If it is, why? Why would you go do that? Whew. Anyway, further on down the article, it says, quote, Wallerbridge is quoted in the Daily Mail as saying that there's been a lot of talk about whether or not Bond is relevant now because of who he is and the way he treats women. I think that's bollocks. I think he's absolutely relevant now. The franchise has just got to grow. It's just got to evolve, and the important thing is that the film treats the woman properly. He doesn't have to. He needs to be true to his character. End quote. Yes, I would agree that Bond does treat women poorly in situations, but that's kind of the point. Bond is not meant to be a total hero. I recall the author of the actual 007 books, creator of the character, said that Bond was never meant to be a likeable character. He was just meant to be a blank slate for the story to go off of. He wasn't meant to have any character that you liked. So that's why he's kind of an asshole in stages. So, yeah, a character has flaws. Good! You don't want a character with no flaws, because that makes a really bad and annoying character. Like Captain Marvel. Or Superman. And finally the article ends with, quote, Bond producer Barbara Broccoli told The Guardian last year that there would never be a female Bond, end quote. It's the greatest name. Broccoli. And it's good. At least someone has the right idea and isn't just bowing down to all this PC stuff. Because, yeah, James Bond's has been a man for however long the films have been going on for. If you want to have a female Bond, just make an entirely new film. People will go watch it. I watched Atomic Blonde. I kind of enjoyed it. I like the action scenes. Keep stuff like that going. Don't just change something we already love, because that will just make us annoyed at you. Anyway, that's all the controversy for the month. Anything else happen? Thor 4 was announced. That's yay. Taika Waititi is meant to direct. But apparently Akira is going on hold. I don't know what that is. It's some anime thing. So, yeah, don't particularly care. I just want more Thor, to be honest, and not more Spider-Man. Yeah, I think that's all. Yes, that was the first installment in this probably horrendous series. But hey, if you enjoy my opinions, you can come back and watch more of them every month. Until then.